Hello, everybody. This is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. Where could that be? Well, for right now, we're on
Spokojnie, wszystko będzie w porządku.
we're on Earth in Phoenix Point time frame. What? I can't even remember the year now. I want to say 2035, but that's Long War of the Chosen time frame. I can't remember the year. I'm going back and forth between time frames that we're playing in, and now I can't remember the Phoenix Point time frame. But anywhere on the planet, sometime in the future, yeah, we're usually on Earth. Well, you know, sometimes I don't know. Yeah, Texas or Australia. Oh my god. So anyway, yeah, my head's in it today. We're on Earth. And base defense. We started where we ended the last episode, flying a second ship over to the base defense. However, I may not wait. I don't think I'm gonna wait. Because we're going to end up facing more enemies. We'll have 2 starting zones instead of 3 that we can choose.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, Dave Ingraham, the non-fly on the wall. Yeah, and if I wait, then some of our security personnel could be wearing mind fraggers, so that would be an issue. Yeah, there are just lots of little things. Even though I was encouraged, I think, who was it? Might have been Solvius that says, yeah, the medium one isn't the end of the world. Well, we also know the beginning one isn't the end of the world. It just can become. Oh, no. It can just become the end of the world. Hey, Solvius, I think I just mentioned you. But we also know the basic start right now mission can become the end of the world based on setting off the consoles and how the fire decides to play. So we'll see. I'll have to make the call of staying on the bridge or not staying on the bridge. That's part of it. But then jumping down, we also have the threat of fire. Oh no! Frustrating. Hey, Gleaser, good to see you. I'm hoping we don't lose ours. Because we're end game also. Or near the end game now that oh my god. Nothing's changed from one day to the next, Gleaser. Nothing. Yeah, it's tough losing a series. It's a little less tough in Terror from the Void, because it's not quite as long as the Long Wars are when you lose. Oh my god. Those are an investment. But, you know, these are long enough to make it a pain. That's for sure. But, yeah, we have extra security personnel if we start early on this one. And that's the difference. If I did find out the answer. Good to see you, Floki. I did find out the answer. If I wait, we'll be in the second level base defense. Not it's just too long to still have the beginning level base defense with everybody crammed in the entrance. So I'm probably gonna do it right off the bat. So I have the option if I want to stay on the catwalk or jump down, and we'll see. Everything I do it for you. Yeah, all the high rolls, just for me. Oh, Glacier, what would we do without you? What would we do without you? Carlos, Mr. Semi-Sporadic. It's frustrating, but at the same time, good for you that you're busy working and doing stuff. So you have to be semi-sporadic. So, you know, life gets busy sometimes. And it's top of the hour. Thank you, Nightmare. Thank you. We shall explode the game here, and then we will get over and get this thing started. And there we are. On this very, very, very red map. Yikers. So, we do have an okay team here. We got three heavies. I don't know why I said three headies. I don't know of anybody named Hetty on the team. But anyway, I got, if we need to jump down, I can get everybody motivated to move fast with Frenzy. I got three heavies. Well, I think one of which, we'll go through and equip them. Then I got turrets available, which can come in handy. And then I got a couple run around kind of guys to hit consoles and whatnot. So, and then I got my security team. Oh no, here comes another high roll, everybody. Oh, okay, 40%. Yeah, it doesn't really balance out your first one, but thanks for trying. Yeah, actually, you're right. Soren's kind of the in-between guy, and we got lots of fire, and I don't know if I want to use... I don't know if I want to use 63. Nice try, Carlos. Nice try. Nothing but trouble. So there's no clear answer. I'm just going in. How about that? There we go. Ready all defenses. Scatter the attackers. We gotta last for what, like 4 or 5 turns. I think it's 5 turns right off the bat. By the time I'm looking at the timer, it's usually already down to 4. And so we can get optimal defense positions. I don't know if they're optimal as long as the consoles don't explode the catwalk. Let's say it the way it is. Or that Grenadier Pandorans don't destroy the catwalk. So we'll have to make the hard decision to stay on the catwalk or jump down or a little bit of both. We shall see. Let's start in there and see how our loadout is. Good to see you, Stormaris. Good to see you. Woo. Filling up. It's filling up as everybody arrives. And let's look at how we're outfitted here. We're going to start at the entrance because why would I start us back in the back and let them come to us when we can just pinch off the entrance and not even let them get into the base other than, you know, clawing through tunnels and whatnot. Yeah, base defense point. Seems like we've done our fair share of base defenses already, doesn't it? So let's keep everybody at the entrance. That's just kind of the way you got to play this thing, usually. I am going to make sure we're all loaded to bear for the party. We do have Umbras that can be a threat. Couple med kits in case we fall and burn and we can heal ourselves. That kind of stuff. We also have grenades, which can come in handy. So you're equipped fairly well. We don't need to capture at this point of the game. We just want to get to the final mission and survive. Dixie Normus. There we go, Dixie. You have you can launch grenades. You can get really precise if we need to take off a specific limb, namely a grenade launcher. And we have a large enemy that appears. Didn't we have an Acheron? I think we had an Acheron. Yeah, the purification grenades are definitely helpful in my book. I'm thinking Dixie Normus. I just might take off as much as I don't want to. I just might, because look at what's sitting right here. As much as I like the protection, I also like the offensive capabilities. Because I can shoot this, or this, and follow up with this at least a couple times. So, you know, hopefully Dixie Normus doesn't think I'm playing with his life, but offensive capabilities to shut him down as quick as possible on a base defense is usually what helps win the day, and that's what we're going to go with. That is what we're going to go with. We do have braced shot. But they're usually so close, I don't necessarily need brace shot early on. Because that just improves our accuracy. That's usually better against small targets. So we'll see. We'll see. Is he now, Carlos? Is he? Soren Black. Here's my hybrid guy, but even he has Thor AML Advanced Missile Launcher on his body. So, there. And I'll go back afterwards, see if we have any SP we can buff up on anything. Right now, I'm basically looking to make sure we have a fair amount of med kits in case things go south, or Healy arms that are fully charged. We do have 2 turrets. And here and there, a nice little purification grenade in case Umbras become a thing. And we have recharges for those arms. So, you know, it feels okay. Sectoid, you're along on this one. Once again, it feels okay. I'm all about it, how the feelings are right now. And then Landon Avery, we got rockets there too, even backup rockets. And yeah, kind of feels okay. So we'll see if it actually ends up being okay. We could even stomp if we get desperate. So, and you do have the shield that you can return fire from, so that's good. Okay, I think we're pretty well set. Oh yeah, we got Muttley, I forgot. We got the Frenzy Man, and he doesn't have to snipe if we don't have a good line on anything, and he can just do a couple grenade launches. Well, not if he frenzies, but he can do a grenade launch if he frenzies, or a single thing there. Even a purification grenade, 2 med kits. Yeah, I think we're okay. Back up to Karin Lindqvist. So I'm not seeing any holes. Let's just take a quick look if there's any SP we desire to spend. Yeah. Bond partners, Dixie Normus and John Peepee. Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun? Wait, maybe we need to get those 2 characters over to over to the Long War of the Chosen campaign, just to make them bond mates. Well, I would force them to become bond mates over there, just because. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm almost thinking let's we're all in an open enclosed room pretty much here. Hello. Hey Sectoid, how you doing? You're on this mission, by the way, base defense. So keep your fingers crossed that you come out of this mission. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking I'm giving Karin Lindqvist, but before I do it, I may give him rapid clearance and try to set it up so he kills an enemy from the opening turn on the bridge, just so he can gain some extra shots, potentially. It's an option that I'm thinking about. Dixie Enormous, yeah, there's no gotta have this perk. Rage Burst, this is not we're not facing a Scylla. Oh, you can't even get it now anyway. So, yeah, we're not gonna pick anything up for you. Condo Raider isn't really gonna help us. Now this one, if you take some damage, it can help your damage output. Might just do that for you. Because it didn't dip into the pool all that much. So just anything to help our damage output, eh? John PP, you're pretty well done. We have nothing else to remote control, no vehicles. Until the end of turn, gain 100% to healing and plus 50% to special damage. Well, if we're gonna run into, it doesn't say anything about fire though. That's the, well, you never know what we're gonna run into though. So that could be something we choose, but probably not. Sectoid, you also have rapid clearance. I would not be able to give it out to 2 of you. So that's kind of a disappointing sadness that I don't have enough SP for that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to end up spending it. I think what I will do is give you a little extra carrying power, perhaps, by doing that. And you don't have anything, and we're back to the top. So it's really, if I do this, that I don't have enough to give it to both of you, and I'm not going to choose favorites, and it's... Yeah, it also needs a lot of will points to use. A lot of will points to use. So, not like we can get that. It's nerfed in that you can't just do it over and over and over and over and over. You got to have buku will. You got to like have maxed out will points to make it worthwhile. And that we do not have. So I think we're about as equipped as we're ever going to be. And then it's the big thing. Cotting, would you rather have, you know, a hazmat vest or grenade explosive, you know, protection? And I'm kind of feeling, just because of the threat of fire that we had last time, what did Sectoid have? Okay, you already got that one. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, just because of the threat of fire that exists on this mission.
What's up, Doc?
From setting off the consoles. And we got a bunch of people dropping in. How you doing? Yeah, it's still in the beta, and we started before the part 3 beta on this particular playthrough, so we aren't playing with the third part of the beta. When we replay again, we'll have all the full beta going. But we started a bit before he released part 3 in beta, so that's kind of where we're at, which is, and we're near the end game, but that's why we're finishing this, because I figured I'd give other people a little more time to play, find little issues and bugs before we jumped into it, and we'll still find some along the way as Voland works to perfect his creation here. Road Train, good to see ya. Good to see ya. And QRV, that's what I'll call you, QRV55. Or it's KJ or V. I mean, there's so many ways it could be read depending on where you're from. So, what can I say? What can I say? Okay, anyway, I got distracted all of a sudden. You just saw me see a squirrel. It was inside my head. I got distracted. And we're ready to go. It's about all we got left to do. We're going to take the entrance. We're going to be on the catwalk because that's where it starts you when you come in and defend at the entrance. It'll be up to us to make the choice of whether we got to jump down right away or not, depending on the enemies we're facing. We shall. Yes. You'll notice, Hopes, and I specifically kept the J in there because I did not want to pronounce it that way. I did not want to pronounce it that way. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, there's no Etermes in here. Jinto, Yinto, depending on where you're from. Once again, how the Jays go where you are. I don't think he's playing so much anymore from the last I was aware, but you never know. He could be popping in. You just never know. Why don't we go? Let's go see what's up. Let's make it happen here, guys. Let's make it happen. Oh, I love that's the kind of comment you want to hear. I usually watch your vids to fall asleep. Yeah, he's moved on from Terror from the Void. Long story, but that's his choice. I've gotten burnt out or over games temporarily and then come back to you know, everybody's path is different, and right now his is not with Phoenix Point, so that's all there is to it. Now let's see. I'm gonna hope you watch my vids at night to fall asleep because you watch them right before bed. So I'm gonna choose to make that comment, take that comment like that. So anyway, here we go. And lest I keep talking and put more people to sleep, let's get started. Oh my goodness. Big thing on this one is what enemies are we facing? How many can call reinforcements? That's another big one. How many Umbras that could potentially turn into reinforcement callers? That's the type of thing. And what kind of resistance do they have? So damage from the first hit in a turn is reduced. That's not necessarily the worst. As long as you make your first bullet, you know. So that's not the worst Revenant resistance. And we see the Revenant over there. I see a Siren, so mind control is not necessarily a nice thing to have to deal with on the opening charge. Who is our Revenant today? I was wanting to check, and the game decided, Trumpkin! Is he even in here today? Trumpkin! I don't think I heard him come in today. I didn't hear anybody dream on their entrance. So Trumpkin has come back to pay us a visit. The viral machine gun. An evolved launcher gun. I do not like to see that, because that can encourage me to jump down from the bridge. I've had grenades launched up there and make people fall down. What kind? Is this a reinforcement caller? It would appear not. So this one will not be calling reinforcements. At least for now, unless it gets touched by the void. You're pretending he's here, Nightmare. I can't quite hear you singing loud enough, Nightmare. Can't hear you singing loud enough. Okay,
this is the worst.
Let's go see which kind this is. Psychic Scream. So no mind control, at least. So it can wreak havoc on our will to do any special perks, but it's better than having her sit back and mind control somebody. So okay, so far okay. And then do you have a grenade launcher? I think it's just the weapon. Okay. Uh-oh, I didn't see this one. That's a lot. Mind control. We have ourselves an early target. At least her head is an early target. Okay. And it's nice to get rid of this just to give him a will hit. If we can take this out early. And then work on this. So the only grenade guy that we can see, there's usually some hidden ones over here. You know how that goes. Of the ones we can see, are you touched by the void? Yeah, you are. So we and at least you don't have a grenade. So we may leave you, in a perfect world, we leave you to come out in the open. So we have a better chance to kill you just in case you become a reinforcement caller. So I'm just saying this all out loud because I've got to kind of plan our start because we only have so many shots up here with the team that we got. And so I got to prioritize my targets. I don't want reinforcement callers and I don't want, you know, mind controllers. So priority A1 target. And I don't want grenade launchers. Or did I already say that? Akron Prime, just because killing this is usually easy with the amount of heavies we have. Or easy-ish. And it takes a nice will hit to everybody else. This is the one with the grenade that we know about, so maybe with some miscellaneous, if I can take care and leave some extra people, we're going to get return fire. Maybe, yeah, maybe here, maybe there. They're going to be able to return fire, but we're at an okay distance where it won't decimate us. And, yeah, I'm a little, if I bring, well, these guys are shooters. There's not a lot of, well, the sirens are dangerous to jump down for melee. Now, otherwise, it's a lot of shooters, which doesn't scare me for jumping down. But the turrets, I probably am setting up turrets. I don't know if I should do the turrets out front where they can be reached or kind of keep them right back here at the beginning of the narrow part to where they maybe won't get reached and have them shoot from there. I don't know. We'll see. So this guy's a little bit of a potential target, and we'll try to save a couple rockets over here. Now, ideally, all three to launch back here, depending on how we do out here in the front. Okay. I think one of our heavies that has... Not you. Yeah. I may be using one of these on the head of the siren, just so we don't have to deal with the mind control. That may be my first opening move. Okay, I do see that one. And it says I can't take it out. Cannot take it out. So... yeah, we may do it the other way around somehow. Try to weaken her down so this... I'm used to it. I'm used to this weapon just taking out a body part. But I guess she's a little tougher as far as doing that. Shoot at enemy target. Archangel. Who's the other one? That I have two. I think I have two of those out here. No, you don't. Oh, I don't. I only have one. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking two of us had that weapon, but we don't.
Still alive.
Well, I also have some grenade launchers on my assaults also, which also could be useful. So we could do a little softening blow right there. Why don't we try that first? Oh man. Okay, we did soften a little. We took away 10 armor on the head. Let's just see how much that helps the shot. If we can take out, if we're guaranteed to take out the head now. Yeah, well, I don't know if that's a guarantee, but it sure looks like it's a guarantee. Yeah, you're right. It takes away the first hit revenant resistance, and it makes sure we can. That actually, that's probably why the first shot wasn't going to work, because like it normally does, because of their resistance on the first shot. So let's take out the head so we get rid of mind control. That's a huge one.
Didn't it?
All right. Now that we got rid of mind control,
Ready.
I kind of want to do a hit on we didn't get any return fire. Interesting. I was expecting return fire. If anybody decides to move, then I will definitely have Muttley frenzy us. But I'm holding off on his actions right now. You know, I'm probably not going to jump you down. I may just grenade and rocket over into the corner there. And then my other heavy,
Yes.
that would be you.
Inside.
Now, we're going to get the resistance on the first shot here, but realize, I do believe, it's just the first bullet. So we're shooting a bunch of bullets. How many to be? 12. So technically, the first bullet that hits will not do full damage. After that, all the rest should. So it's not the first shot, it's the first hit. So it's the first bullet is halved. Everything else, that's why we're still doing solid damage with this shot. So let's do it. And I don't need to do brace shot because all that does is make the aim better, and the aim is just fine for me. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, she's gonna lower our will and all that, but right now I don't see a need to use any of our will unless it's Muttley for frenzy. We'll see. Well, I can have Muttley still use frenzy, and then nobody will panic, and we don't have to worry about that psychic scream for a couple turns. So that's the other thing, and that's why I'm not as worried about the other siren. So let's see if we can get some will hits going and take this thing out. Good job. Fine job. Amazing job. Before I forget, I think I am going to throw him down. I think I'm looking at doing it back here just so people with melee skills don't, you know, they're with us being up there, as long as this grenade doesn't get launched at us and we fall to the ground, they can't reach us. So let's just set the turrets back here, potentially out of reach, for when they funnel in towards us, what I'm assuming. And that's kind of the way I'm thinking about playing the turrets. Or right or wrong. Now, we won't have a lot of angle shots from them, but I'm kind of counting on them at some point rushing us on the bridge if we can keep it in one piece. So I'm putting the turrets back here, and if we end up having a destroyed bridge, as long as there's no fire to run through, that's yeah, we've had it happen before, but I've also had people say, oh, boy, I've never had that bridge collapse on me. So why does it seem to just happen to me? I don't know, but I've had it happen more than once, both in my live playthroughs and in my personal playthroughs. It just, that bridge is not reliable on a base defense for me. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of at a weird angle, Sectoid, so what I'm thinking with you is have you take 2 of your shots here. I could even do a quick aim. I think that'll be more than enough with your help to take this thing out and start the will hit. Because you won't be at an angle to get your grenade over here where I want the rest of my grenades to go. So let's just take first a regular shot. Yeah, I'll keep the PDW as a potential first shot for anything else I need to move towards. We'll see. You've had your first shot now, though. 2 shots will get the husk taken out. 3 will be really close to bleed out. I mean, doesn't look like we're going to quite kill it with 3 of these shots, but let's give it a go. Yeah. Well, the other option is, would this give me enough? I don't want to spend the 3 activities. We could, next shot with assault rifle uses double burst. Well, I don't need the accuracy for double burst, and then that uses 3 actions. So I think I'm going to get more value out of shot and 2 quick aims. And spend 6. And that gives me 3 shots. That'd be 2. And then I'd have to spend another. Yeah, so it's cheaper will-wise and shot-wise. I'm going to do a regular shot and 2 quick aims for this. So let's take the regular shot. Now a quick aim. So Sectoid, we are using some of your will, but it's close enough that the quick aims got it bleeding, and 1 more quick aim. Okay, looks like it's gonna be pretty damn close to a kill. There we go. Good job, Sectoid. Way to go, Sectoid. When you need something to happen, you call on Sectoid. Whoops. That's not what I want. I want Sectoid to put. Oh, whoa! We can move you too. Do I want to keep you off to the side, or do I want you up top to give you next turn potentially better? Although if the bridge collapses, I will come back to this one. We'll come back to this one. We'll make that call. Yeah, that's a little bit later. Okay. Now, I'm kind of thinking maybe we launch. You don't really see anything. Okay, well, you see that and you see that. Neither of which I need to kill right away. I'm more concerned with what's back here. Namely him with the grenade launcher, and then anything else I can't see. Because I don't want grenades being launched at us up here. In a perfect world. So I'm going to send a grenade back here. See if we can do first damage with a regular grenade before we send any Thors going this way. Any other blips? I didn't see any other blips. Usually it'll help show any other blips if we hit something else. How about that?
Receiving.
Oh, that's right. Cotting launched the other grenade over this way. Okay, well, we did first damage. That was one of my goals anyway. And I'm probably just gonna grenade and do the rocket with you back over there. I hope your grenade can reach.
Watch this.
Yeah, because you're at the far end of things. Let's give this a go. We may have just done what I wanted. We got rid of the grenade. Yeehaw! He no longer has it. How about that? So we just might, until we have to hit a console, we just might be okay standing our ground up here. I hope. I truly do hope. I think I'm just going to finish that off, though, with a Thori thingy. And then we're just going to have to worry about two potentially, if they don't move, 4 shots from these guys. But if they don't move at that distance, you know, that's not going to be the end of the world. Hey, EcoBot, good to see you popping in. Good to see you. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's just send the rocket. Like right there. That gets it in. I think that's pretty much in the blast range, because if I do a little shorter, it's going to hit right there. So I got to go a little longer. Hopefully I have less chance of going too short. Okay. We got it going. Oh my god. Look at the damage you... Uh-oh. We did just lose a console here, my friends. Just thought I'd point that out. Fortunately, for the other 2 consoles, we have... Or should have. Yeah, we have 3 dudes over here. So we'll only have 2 consoles available. That's the only danger of the rockets trying to clear out the back. But I guess having 1 less console, we'll just have to be picky on when we use it. Oh, that'd be very cool. You're making progress over there. Every now and then I pop in over on your Discord, EcoBot, to see what's going on. I haven't been there recent enough to see that that's happened. So that's good news. Good news for the game. A texture replay, that just opens up potentials and possibilities galore. So this guy can psychic scream still, although his slashing arms are somewhat damaged. So that's cool. So I'm not feeling the need to jump anybody down. So the shooters are ahead of you. So we'll put your thing there. I'm thinking without a rocket coming at us, I'm going to move Sectoid up here. Or without a grenade. At least I should say that. I should preface that by saying, well, since we started with 2 Sirens and an Acheron, there may not be quite as many as we're used to seeing up here. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But we got to survive 5 turns. Yeah. But I think we're okay staying up on the bridge. Okay. Sectoid, we do want to lower your shield also. You know, if I can... Let's just do it this way. There we go. All right. Now we got Landon Avery with someone who can also shoot a little old rocket. Well, at least you found some support in that channel you made, though, which is kind of cool. So that's progress, EcoBot. Even if you're personally not doing it yourself, you set up a forum to try and get people talking and being able to make it happen. So kudos to you. Let's see. Now this is the Touched by the Void, so I don't really want to hit him right now or hit anywhere near him. And I'm a little nervous about shooting a rocket, even though I'd like to hit him. But with a rocket kind of thing, it's too easy to go off the map, and that I don't want to waste anything right now. And so I think we're just going to send something else over here. Because since I'm not jumping down, I do not fear her slasher arms. I think we're okay. Well, yeah, exactly. Everything started with baby steps, and look at how it's grown. Look how much they've been able to do. It's pretty amazing. So I'm going to send another... I could either send a Thor here. Let's just send another Thor, because we're getting 2 for damage over there. Let's just continue the 2 for damage over here. These guys are bleeding like nobody's business. Now she can't even scream. She might just leave. Well, she can slash, so maybe she'll stick around. Well, no, and her arms. Not if her arms are all disabled. No, that one's not disabled. These two are. She has technically one arm remaining. I guess it grows out of her torso, eh? They only show 2 arms here, but 3 arms here. So one of her arms, wherever it comes from, is still there to slash us. So I think she will not run away as a result. I don't think. And Trumpkin is stubborn. Trumpkin is not going to leave because he will not bleed out. Although he might. No, he's still got a weapon to shoot. He won't be leaving either. Oh, the third arm is so she can still slash with either other. Okay, that's how it works. I knew there were 3 arms. I just couldn't remember how it exactly worked. Okay, so fortunately, sirens, last time I checked, can't jump. Okay, who else have a shield? You have a shield.
Ready to go to work.
Yeah, so we want to get you down because your shield... Oh, wait, we got another rocket. So I want to use your rocket.
Check this out.
Yeah, that's not reliable from your position to shoot a rocket here. So guess what we're doing? We're going to shoot a rocket here. And try to hit here. Now, why is it... Okay, there's nothing there that should be causing the flutter. Let's just come here, see if we can injure her a little bit. A little bit more. Now let's put up your shield so you can return fire when they shoot at us. Because you have that perk, you know. Let's put your shield up front. Because that's where the shooters are. And then our sniper is still remaining. And you can see that dude. It says you can see that dude, although I have a feeling your shot is not that accurate. And then I'm just gonna frenzy. I don't necessarily need to frenzy this turn. Because she can't scream. We got rid of that head. That's dead. There's nothing else that can, as far as I know, do anything bad to us with mind games right now. So I'm not going to frenzy just yet because we don't need the extra movement, and I don't think we need. I'm going to save it so it'll last farther into next couple turns. So I'm not worried about panicking right now. Oh, she can't hurt us without arms. Oh, so once I get rid of those 2 arms, she can't use the arm even though it's a third arm. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to save the will because I don't need frenzy right away. Let's just see what the shot does for us. Takes out the tail, so she can't move very far. Oh, acid. Let's just take out the acid torso. I think it's very short range. I don't think she sprays it very far, but just in case. Because I've got to admit, I don't think I've ever stood on the catwalk and had them try to spray it up to me if they're right underneath me. I don't know if they can, and I don't want to find out. So let's just take out the acid torso. All right. Yeah. No, well, I could do a pistol shot. Who do I see with a pistol shot? Oh, look who I see. And we hit. Okay. And we also have John PP remaining, who, since there's no grenades that we can see at least, he will remain up here. He can shoot there. Let's see where we want to shoot. We could shoot there or there, except that's not like, well, could always get lucky. Nah, we're not. It's not a accurate enough shot. So I think I'm going to do that and then electric reinforcement. We'll just try his single shot and then electric reinforcement. Yeah. That's what I'm planning to do. Because his shot is just one action. And he does have two. Yeah? Talk, talk. Yes? Yes, he does. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Nothing exciting. A little electric reinforcement since we will be shot at. So let's get some bonus armor. And let's hang tough. Now let's send our other dudes over here. And I'm just going to keep them on the balconies. You know, and we've also experienced, you know, the Myrmidons, if they show up and flutter in, they tend to, that tends to be a common drop area for things. So I'm going to get a couple over on this balcony also. It's close enough where they can jump down to a console if we're starting to see Triton Umbras. And we'll kind of play it that way.
I'll be there.
With these guys. And the bonus of starting early with these guys is none of them are mind fragged. Whereas if we had waited, at least one, if not more, might have been mind fragged. So that's why I chose to go early. Let's hope it plays out. Because, my friends, we are done. We have nothing else to do. And if we're lucky, these guys will shoot at long range at our turrets. I don't think they'll hit very well. Let's find out. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, the Phoenix Point. Oh, yeah, because now that we have civilians working the facilities with the third part 3 of the update, that'll be interesting too, because they should be on the map where they can die also. Something like that. That'll be interesting. That would be interesting. I don't think it's a thing yet. But I haven't played that far with phase 3 of the open beta yet. So I've tested it a little because I have Phoenix Point on Epic and Steam. So Epic is where I'm doing the part 3, but not lately because I haven't had the time. Here we go, my friends. Let's hope we predicted everything properly. No reinforcements. They're going to try and get us with reinforcements. Another siren. He's going to shoot once. Okay. My return fire was used up on him and not the touched by the void guy. Thank goodness. She can't make it off. He's going to shoot twice. No! And I don't like the fact that he hit our arms. Okay, so that's okay. I don't want to lose my arms of healing. Okay, worms and myrmidons, we're letting them in. We are letting the worms and myrmidons in. We're going to hope our security detail can handle those. So I am not going to hit a console. Oh, did we destroy that guy's gun? We're not going to vent. Thank you for the warning. We're well aware of what venting can do. Okay. So you said, oh, you're right. Well, he can still spit though, so he ain't gonna. He's not gonna leave. It does look like this siren is wanting to leave, and if she doesn't get to the edge this turn, she will bleed out before she can leave. Now, what is this one? Psychic Screamer. So, once again, I don't have to necessarily worry about killing her as long as I frenzy this turn, because nobody will therefore panic. I think we lose our will, though, still. I think we would lose our will. I'm surprised. She didn't move or do anything. Probably, you know, I don't know. Can our turrets see anything? Yeah, not well. And then he's got a shield. So our oh, that's that one. Shall we just use it here. That'll be a will hit for some of them if we can take her out. Now the turrets that I have, if I just focus on the shield, that'll eliminate the shield. And then we can kill this guy. Then we'll see, we might use explosives there, but I don't want to hit this guy once again. He didn't move from his frickin' cover. Well, I guess if I centered my explosives here. And what's his weapon? Ooh. A shredding shotgun does not feel good. Now, distance, effective range is only 10. That's the good part about the weapon, but the guy's somewhat mobile. The effective range of this weapon, just for comparison... oh, it doesn't say on this screen, sorry. The effective range... Oh, it doesn't tell me here. Movement. How come this one told me the effective range of the weapon? Oh, because it was on the weapon itself that I checked. Doi, let's go in here. And there we go. Effective range 16. So yeah, so it doesn't have amazing range. He's got to move closer to use it. Yeah, thing is, he can move pretty effectively. He's got high mobility. So I'm trying to see who my next priority target is. He's going to die. He's not an issue. He's running away. Not an issue. Technically, not an issue. So this guy concerns me a little and he's at the edge. Maybe we can do something about that. I'm going to leave him be. I just don't want him calling reinforcements, and I can't guarantee killing him, per se, when he's hiding back there. I guess I could open with a grenade type of thing, trying to get rid of his cover, and then eliminate him that way. Well, this siren won't be able to do anything to me. Although, I can hit her with something and then take the head out again, so she's no longer an issue. So we have things to do. So let's finish with the turrets. Let's just focus on the shield. See, 2 shield hot shots, and the other one can shoot here too. Should be able to take out that shield. Or close to it. Alright. There, the shield's gone! And his head's gone, so he can't spit anymore. So he's done. We've taken care of him. So we got 3 bleeders that can't do a thing to us. That's cool. I'm going to focus with my remaining shots here and here. And what I'm thinking is, we're going to try, well, first let's bring up everybody's shields. That's got them down.
Receiving. Yes.
And I'll check the damage on John PP because I don't want him to lose his arms. Or he loses a big part of his value. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's how solid that... It looks like solid cover, so I don't want to count... I want to try to entice him out of there. But if we start taking care of the other reinforcements and there's nothing else to try, well, then bombs away is what it's going to become. Yeah, that's the thing. And so I may run him away around the corner. At least. I mean, he can always come up the long way again. Up the stairs. Yeah, he can heal limbs, I know. No, not if I lose his arms. That's why I wanted to look at him. He took damage on these arms. Look at that. He's 82 hit points left out of 135. So technician heal, because repairing limbs, isn't that an arms perk, not a med kit perk? Oh no. I meant this here. So they hit these. When I saw him hit arms, I meant his mechanical arms, because that's what I don't want to lose. But anyway, let's refocus here and see who wants to shoot where. I may.
What's the plan?
Let's see what your shot looks like. Not good enough. Holy moly. Will this guy stand up? I could try a brace shot. I mean, that's kind of what it's for, is a smaller enemy at a distance to be more accurate so you have a better chance to hit. If I can time it for this guy standing up, and this is about as far as they stand up, and then more bullets will be likely to hit. We won't kill him. But to me, oh yeah, now there's a time to do it when he's standing up like that. So let's do not rage burst, but braced shot. Now that I know we have a shot. Or do I think I'd rather do just bomb him to death? Except he's so near the edge, half my shots will go off. So I'm going to do the brace shots. Well, and sniper, but I'm going to do brace shot because the bullets will hit and then the sniper will be able to hit hard, is what I'm thinking. And I wonder if the sniper can focus on the weapon or if he's holding it too far down. Wait for him to stand up. Yeah, I can't count on the weapon, but it'll be a good shot here. So I'm thinking we're going to do brace shot just to get the first bullet to be reduced so we get a solid sniper shot.
Still alive.
Yeah, let's do this. That's a much more accurate chance to hit. Good start. His head's out. Now we can follow up with you. We will frenzy, but first I'm going to shoot. And we got him bleeding 20. It's not enough, but close to it. And we disabled an arm. Oh, I think it's the small little arms that hold the guns, right? So not quite. Good job. I won't frenzy quite yet till a couple other people shoot, because maybe we'll have a chance.
Show 'em what we can do.
Yeah, I don't know that your shot against the siren. Let's just see what your bulldog at that range. I don't think it's very good. Yeah, it's the lower ones. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, because let's find out if the siren does. It doesn't say first bullet perk. Does it say it on these guys too? Revenant resistance. Oh, so they don't have the revenant resistance. So that didn't even matter. It wasn't even a thing. There's no revenant resistance over here. Like all these others have revenant resistance on them. So reinforcements don't get the revenant resistance. Well, oh, and even though he's alive, well, not for long. Sorry, Trumpkin, but not for long. So maybe we can
Ready to rock.
get a bullet or two to hit. Yeah, and just finish the guy off. And then let's soften the siren up. See, we got this siren to panic. So good, she won't be able to run away. So when she dies on screen, it'll be a will hit for other people. So I'm thinking,
Ready.
Soren Black, well, maybe we open, well, how do I,
Watch this.
maybe we just bombard this thing. Yes, I'm using all the expensive shots, but that's just what I do. That's just what I do. Okay. Do you have a shot over
Still
there?
alive.
No, you don't get to see the siren. Do you see the siren with your weapon? You do. So maybe I sacrifice a shot from you to move people over.
Ready to roll.
You see the siren. Hmm. Does he have an action to use it? Yeah, he does. He does have a siren. To I thought he had a doesn't he have a reload? Or someone has a reload, but he doesn't have any actions to do the reload. Not enough action points, so we'll have to wait. But
Yes.
Dixie. You know, I think I'm gonna save this weapon because it's expensive and just do another. Well, then we'd be doing the Thor. How much will do you have? 13. Boom blast is 4. Yeah, let's do a boom blast and then launch a couple grenades this way. I'm trying to get myself out of the habit of using all the expensive stuff, and at this point I feel like we can get away with it. Not that grenades are cheap either compared to bullets, but you know. Okay, what did we get? We got, well, she's not going to be very mobile now. And one more grenade.
On it.
He's on it. And she also won't be screaming, so technically I don't need the frenzy anymore again, because nobody is gonna shoot at us except this guy. Was that a viral weapon he was shooting? No, just evolved organic. Okay. So next turn, depending on the reinforcements, we're focusing on this guy. So if he picks up the call for reinforcements, we should be able to murder him with all our stuff. But I don't want to do it halfway through this turn. We'll let a single guy shoot at us. He didn't hurt us that much. I think what I'll do is bring John PP down and away just to save his arms since they got hurt so much. Kind of what I'm thinking. We'll bring him back over here around the corner. I don't think anything, even if they wanted to, can reach him. Absolutely not. Not even this guy who's not damaged. Everybody else is out of commission. So John PP, we're bringing you down. If I can figure out where I am again. Okay, we're back here. I was just floating around. The mouse was floating around. Okay, this is where I'm going to bring you down right here. And worst case scenario, if something bad happens, start coming towards us, I can run you back up the stairs. Get away. Yeah, I was going to bring him back over this way, but for this turn at least, we'll keep him in the corner. And in case somebody makes it as far as I don't think they will, we'll just do this. Okay. Is there anybody else? No, there's nobody else that needs shooting. This one's gonna bleed out in 2 turns. It might be able to make it off the map. Well, with that being the case,
Blast them.
oh yeah, that's right, because she's hard to hit. Let's see if we can make her die now. These are just bullets, right? Yeah, now she'll die this turn. There we go. So you stay there. Let's get our shields up because someone's going to be shooting at us. You know, watching the way this is flying around, you'd think I don't know how to use a mouse, but you know, I thought I'd save that comment for everybody. Yeah, I know y'all were thinking it. I'm gonna bring Sectoid here. I guess what I'm gonna do is but you can't shoot with your shield up, so I won't overwatch you. Let's just put up your shield and try to keep you healthy. Then you can put your shield up for return fire. And then you, Muttley, don't have anything else left to do. Oh wait, if I choose you, you do. Yeah, I don't want to hit anything. I'll tell you what. Oh no, you don't have enough actions for shooting a worm. I was going to say, let's put down a distraction worm, but no. So Muttley, I hope they don't target you. I hope they don't target you, but we got mutagens to heal you after the mission, if we can keep you alive. So you're done. Well, I'll tell you what. In case this guy moves forward, I don't mind if we... Yeah, just in case he comes at us. Maybe you can hit something. Cotine, you're done. Sectoid, you're done. Oh yeah, and then we got these dudes. We're gonna have worms coming in.
I was born ready.
And we're gonna have, you know, worms and or myrmidons coming in. So why don't we get ready for them? They kind of potentially go here sometimes.
Anything that moves.
Hey, Servando, good to see you dropping in. I'm going to come here and Overwatch. Watch them land in different places today. But this is where I'm so used to seeing some of them land. Let's get back. We got one more guy. And then just because, in case a worm drops down somewhere, we'll just cover a wide area. Not that we'll hit him at that distance. And everybody's done. There's another reinforcement that just came in. There, I see. Except it didn't pop our Overwatch. Oh, they're going for oh, why didn't we return fire? We returned fire on the guy here. I guess maybe he's too far away. Oh, now we got to play the console game. We've got 2 more reinforcements. Okay, so we're gonna have to have one of our guys hit the console. Let's look at our security personnel. I only see at the moment 1, and it is a acid myrmidon. I think we are far enough if we can hit it.
Let's
No
blast them.
escaping the Phoenix.
Finish the job. Okay.
Easy peasy.
Now, we don't see any more. So you're gonna be the jumper to come down here at the end of the turn. And y'all can let me know what you think. Yeah, so that we can reach the panel with one of our security guys. And we gotta hit it this turn. So we're down here with an action left. You know, we got it going. Yeah, we'll be able to do both. Like now we'll bring him down. Now that we got this guy up here, we'll bring this guy, and then this guy is gonna hit this one. But that's the plan. But I got to figure out, do we feel safe staying up here this time around, knowing we're going to hit the console? There's the question. This guy's driving me crazy because he's not budging. These guys are totally near the edge. And they do not come in with first shot immunities. This guy is also touched by the void. Yes. So, I'm going to send bombs on this guy. I could reload, and that's all I can shoot then. Or I could just shoot this and reload. He's going to have first hit immunities. So I'm thinking, let's just do this. Find out what kind he is. If it drifts over this way a little bit, we'll find out what both of them are. But I kind of want to get it closer to this guy for this turn. Yeah, he's not a sniper. So, just a minute. This guy's not a sniper, so I don't have to worry about the kind of torso he has. It's just regeneration. This guy, though, is the one you're talking about. We got to try and have Muttley go for his torso. I do believe. Yeah, I shouldn't have started him. I knew who you were talking about, Sectoid. But let's get a sense if we can see him with Muttley. And apparently, it's telling me no. Oh, because you know why? We're gonna he's behind that wall thingy. So, to be quite honest, he's gonna be alive. He's gonna get us virused. I will do frenzy this turn, but we aren't gonna be killing him this turn. So what I'm going to focus on for this round is the touched by the void individuals. That's what we'll focus on. Let's bring our shields up, my friends. Let's bring our shields up.
Receiving.
Yeah, one more shield to go.
Ready.
There we go. All right. So really, the only play you have, because you got to reload, is launching a grenade, in my book. So we're going to see if your grenade can take out this cover. I could play in between, see if I can hit both, find out what kind they are, so I know how to focus. I really want to make sure we can remove his cover. Yeah, we got John PP2. If I can remove this cover, I also got turrets that'll help us out a whole wonderful bit also. So I'm going for the cover right here. I saw the cover wobbling. Who thinks it's destroyed? Yeah, we can see him now. He can also return fire now. So that job is done. What kind is he? Oh, this guy's got to die. Earl's got to die. We're going to call him Earl because he's got to die. Oh, baby. Oh, we found out this guy now, too. So it did hit both after all. He's an Umbra. Could care less. He's getting all my early shots. Let's see if the turrets can hit him. We'll start with those. Turrets, have at it. Yeah. Other turret, have at it. I like from the early days that you now see the bell. I gotta get used to that because this is telling me what they turn into. It tells me. The bell calls reinforcements. Ding, 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 ding. This is the dripping Umbra. And then, what's that one? Touched by the void? I don't know. Touched by the void and we don't know? Actually, is there something else out here? Oh, I thought that was a siren. He's dead. Oh, is this guy touched now? Oh, he's touched. But I don't want to hit him because, well, no, he's just regular touch because he got it after the fact and we haven't hurt him since then. So, yeah, the ping is a siren and it should have, if it hadn't, I think it, if it hadn't bled out, it will this turn. So let's get the other turret going. I got sidetracked. You see, I started talking about something and forgot what I was doing. And so was that your second shot? Yes, they're both done. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the reinforcement caller. That's the good news. I may just send a grenade over here at some point. Yes, he'll disappear, but I can't hit the thing anyway. And let's prevent him from stepping out, shooting, and then hiding again. So we'll try to destroy some of his potential cover over here, even though he's going to disappear. But either way, he gets to shoot at us. Yeah, it does happen. I'm so much in the habit of letting him run away and saving my ammo since we've been so resource starved, but oh well. Okay, who do I want to do what with? We just need another shot down here. Sectoid, would you like the honors? No, not that guy. Not that guy. There you go. I think you can do the honors. All right. Now, yeah, I'm just gonna send a grenade over there. Let's see who has a grenade to launch and do this business. Dixie, let's use one of yours and see if you can hit with it. And let's just try to land it right there and get rid of his cover. It's going to disappear. I know all that. Oh, wait. Dixie has the sniper? Oh, because he has that special weapon? Yeah. Problem is, I don't think he doesn't see what we need it to see. Oh yeah, we can shoot his weapon though. So I can get rid of his weapon. That kind of mutes him. So Thanks. I actually listened and noticed in time, Sectoid. Let's shoot his weapon. Then all he's got is his, you know, silly little paralyzing arms. Which aren't that silly, but, you know. Let's shoot a gun.
That didn't work.
Oh. It looks like he does. I don't think the Triton thinks it worked either, because he's holding his arms as if the gun is still there. But it's not. So all he can do is paralyze us now, which is the least of my worries. Until I jump down. Or the bridge explodes and we all fall down. So technically, what I might do is run some of us after our shots, at least the two that can.
I'm here.
Okay, what do we want to do here? He's just an Umbra. Well, I know you have you have killer run, so we can get you off the thing. So we can shoot, we can do a shot right there, perhaps. If we see it enough, and then still run you off the bridge, just in case it explodes. Ew. Let's see if he leans over that way. Which way is his lean gonna work the best? That's an okay lean. I think that's an okay lean if I can target. How about that? Alright. Decent damage. Let's kill and run you away. But not too far away that if the bridge doesn't get destroyed, that you can't shoot again. It's kind of hard to see from this angle, so I guess I gotta run this way. Okay, let's bring you right here. And... whoops. It switches so fast, I want to go back. I was trying to do that to Sectoid. Okay. Cotting. You can see the guy. That's even a better chance.
Just a warning shot.
Oh, I hit this guy. I think a bullet hit this guy. Because I heard a different sound, like marked... Oh no, we didn't. It sounded like I heard a thing that said mark... I thought I heard the mark for death sound. Is what I thought I heard. No, I don't know that I want to do quick aim. Oh, I don't know. Excuse me, I have an itch. I don't necessarily want to do quick aim because if I kill the guy... Oh, we're not going to kill the guy. Let's face it. If I... One more shot... Quick aim, one more shot. Well, I still got Muttley, too, who's not going to be able to move off the top. So... I do have a few people with fire grenades. I just don't remember who. Muttley being one of them. And I have a flamethrower, so I'm not worried about him popping up as an Umbra. He's not going to reach us at the moment. Yeah, Muttley can quick aim too, and I haven't used any Frenzy yet, so he's got a ton of... I'm just trying to decide if I can do the damage that I want and get people off the bridge, just in case the console explodes our bridge, like it has done before. You know? So I'm not 100% sure how I want to play it. He's probably safe on this side. We're going to do the missile reload just so he has a missile in case things go down. But when the bridge exploded the first time, these two stayed. It was the center bridge that disappeared. So I'm more concerned if I can maybe move these three off, that I just move them now. Yeah, I don't like that shotgun though. So I think I will try quick aim and see if you can see what that looks like. No. It was the first venting that blew the bridge last time, wasn't it? Or was it the second? I can't even remember. It sure seemed like it was the first one because things were messed up and burning for a long time. Remember, this whole room was like 60% burning. It was, I've never seen anything like it. And even Voland, who wouldn't say it was a bug, he says, wow, I've never seen that much fire. In a concentrated section, given how big the base was. He was surprised it wasn't more spread out. So we're going to see if we can hit his weapon at least. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, well, odds are probably, oh wow. The harrower doesn't even need to be hit by much. So even if you don't do it, so I'm just going to go here where you have a chance to hit it. I'm going to go for max damage. And we got max damage.
Here.
I could shoot a rocket over there. That would get rid of the gun. I guess Muttley. Yeah, we got his leg, which is down around the gun. We probably came real close to hitting the gun. What do you have left, Cotting? Well, Cotting can turn him into an Umbra. We're almost in range of Cotting being able to kill it. Let's just see what that shot looks like. You know, not 100%. So maybe Muttley, hang on. We're gonna try and if he kills, Landon can still run. If you can run away, I can run away. You know what I mean? People can run away. I don't think I can kill him with quick aim. Muttley, I think, is just going to be stuck anyway because he's not going to be able to move. So I'm just going to do another. I'm just going to do another quick aim with Muttley. Sorry, Servando, but oh, I think we might have hit the gun because we barely did any damage. Yeah, equipment destroyed. So we don't have to worry about the shot. All right. And this guy's panicked and just touched, so he's gonna be around. We'll see if he panics anywhere interesting. So I'm just gonna move you down here, and I'm gonna move you over here. It means we won't get as many shots if we need them next turn. And you're gonna hunker in case that helps us move to hit something. This may not leave. We'll see. I mean, because he can still use his arms to hurt us, so I don't know that that makes him leave. Yeah, I got this weapon. This one, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. And this one, I'm not gonna do anything now. So we've all got potential return fire, except now we got to do what I'm worried about, and that's over here. We're gonna bring you down to get near this console.
Let's do this.
And then we're gonna bring you down to do this console.
Let's go.
Okay, activating emergency venting. We know the risks, and here we go. So we have fire. Now let's find out where it really matters. We've got fire here. Is the bridge standing? Yes! But we do have fire. But the bridge has not failed yet. The bridge has not failed. So, you've done your job. Let's run you back near the ladder, just in case. And I'm staying over here. You could just do a random Overwatch, just, I don't know, because. Yeah, yet. Problem is, to jump down off that bridge, it is buku dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Although, look what happened here. If he's taking damage. Well, at the moment, the burning hasn't lost damage on him, so he has not gained an ability untouched by the void. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go see what they do. We're really pretty much everybody's moved or done something. Oh, except for John PP.
Five by five.
Looks like he got shot a little bit at one point. I don't think fire worries them too much. I'm gonna come up here. Be near the team in case they end up needing healing. Okay. And that's our turn. Hey, you think that Arthron is so dead? Let's hope he dies before he has the ability to call reinforcements. Let's find out. He doesn't die. He wants to paralyze us. Worms Myrmidons, so we don't have to create more fire. Thank God. Does he have an ability? He's calling reinforcements. He needs to die. Did any weird reinforcements come in this turn? I don't think so. So he needs to die, although it looks like he will die anyway. But the question is that I can never remember. Does the fire kill him before he calls reinforcements? And I never trust the game. So, once again, Earl's got to die. And you notice, these guys came down here for a reason. Especially this one. Because he's at a good angle where I'm not going to be able to see him. And the question, though, is, can one of the turrets see him? He thought he was being sneaky. He needs to stand still. And we're going to go for the Pain Chameleon. Torso. Not a good chance to take it out. There he goes. I really did not notice. Oh, I saw a red blip right here. I think he moved into the fire. I think he moved into the fire. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shoot over here into the fire. Right where that beacon is. And see if we can hit him. Oh, we hit. Something's bleeding over there. See? We got him bleeding. You want to play the sneaky game? We'll play the anti-sneaky game. And we got him. That was cool. Yeah, actually, we could throw a fire grenade over here. Let's just see if anybody or
Yes.
oh, we got the
What we can do.
flamethrower here. I just don't think it can shoot down. Oh, looky there. Should we try it? Well, it showed that he might burn. So now if I kill him, he's in the fire. It doesn't show on oh no, maybe he's not on fire. Oh well. Muttley, would you like to do the honors? Now he's all around in the fire, bleeding 50 and fire damage. I don't know, Muttley, that you can see him to hit him. Yep. Okay, so since we know we do not have to, I would like to kill this thing. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure he should bleed first before he calls reinforcements, but I am never, I just never feel confident about that. So I'm bringing you here.
Moving.
Since the bridge is intact, let's use it. Well, that was a nothing burger. I hit more fencing than anything. You can start laughing again. Oh, the nearest thing to a Muttley laugh. Eh, that's true. It is a Muttley laugh. Sounding.
Ready to go to work.
Well, that's sectoid. There we go. You're up next. Let's see what you can do.
I'll be right there.
Of course, if I come here, we probably put out the fire, but I don't care about the fire anymore. Yeah. I cared about him calling reinforcements. That's the only thing. It's like, this thing is now dead, even if we can't see it. There's no doubt about it now. This thing should burn out. But once again, you know, the thing is, if I throw something... If I launch the grenade over there, I could clear just enough fire. You know what I'm saying? I could clear just enough fire. So we're gonna let him bleed for 50 and hope that he burns for 8.
Can't wait.
He can't see him. He's too far down. That's my problem right now. Is we oh. It says he's highlighted. Let's see if we can hit through the little crack. I was thinking we didn't have a shot. But thanks for making me at least try, Dave Ingraham. Yeah, he'll bleed out now. And then he'll be in the fire. And then we're good. So everybody, stay where you are. You don't need healing. Why don't you just heal yourself? I don't know if anybody else really needs healing, but we'll we'll get you back off the bridge for future things. We'll start working our way. Well, I guess we'll just go to back to where you were. The heavies left, but they'll stand up to fire better than my assaults. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have any ammo to reload that, so take your regular weapon. And unfortunately, you can't run past Sectoid, unless, of course, I move Sectoid.
Shake it, baby.
And then, God, it's hard to get the vision to see what I'm doing.
Proceeding.
And then you can't move. You can't move. You know, everybody else is set, and there's nothing else to kill over here. We got to get ready for myrmidons or worms over here. You're the only one in real danger. If we got to blow it next turn. I don't know. Worms can drop anywhere, so there's no. And we know that if a Myrmidon drops up top, whoops, over here, the overwatching won't stop anything. Let's just keep you where you were. And we'll overwatch again anyway, just because.
On the lookout.
It just feels weird if we don't. And we'll bring you up here. Just because. Alright, so our turn's done. Let's go see what happens. Yeah, the Phoenix. Oh, the other thing. Wait, there's nobody to shoot at us. Let's just end our turn. So the Umbra did not appear. And now there's a secondary strike force. So let's look at the map. Reinforcements are over. So I think I bring everybody off the bridge. In case this time it explodes and fails. Do I have to worry about this room going ablaze? I don't know. Could very well be that we all burn to end the game, but then we don't have to move. Let's go see where the worms are in that back room. The thing is, worms don't matter. Oh. Well, we got to kill that. That worm matters. And we're not shooting that because we need to hit the console. Someone else is going to have to help us with the worms. What kind of worms are we looking at? Poison? Fire. Fire. Guess what, soldier? You're not going to die. Yeah, don't bunch up at least. Yeah. So I'm going to come here and we'll do the console, and then maybe we can quick aim shoot here. The others, I don't know what we'll do. It's not like they can hit us. We just have to stay away from them. You're the only one that they can hurt. They're all going to come for you. It's just the way it is. It sucks to be you. Over here, I don't even care so much if we get hit. I mean, I'm going to spread us out just in case. But I can only spread out so much because, you know, I don't have to worry. If I hit the console, I only have to worry about fire. So We can do jetpack control to here. I can have you jet jump to there. We'll just spread out. And the other people will kind of spread out over in this area. Yeah, I can't. I'll throw grenades from the guys up top. You know, to try and hit maybe the closer ones. But grenades, yeah. The poison worm, it does get burnt by fire, I think, and he's burning 30, so I don't think he can. He'd burn out by the time he got over here. So this worm potentially. So let's spread out over here first, and then we'll do the console. Because at least I don't believe we have to worry about reinforcements if we're hitting the console. No, because after this timer runs out, we don't. The worms don't matter. We win. We don't have to run around killing every worm. After the timer runs out, you only have to kill the big ones. I think myrmidons and worms don't count. So the game, it should end. The game should end. That's my understanding.
I'm here.
Because Bolin, they just, that was a big topic of discussion for a while. It's like, that's kind of silly having to run around killing a bunch of worms. So they don't count the little ones. Oh, they won't kill him before he runs the console, and who cares if I lose a security guard? They don't have names. Oh. Yes, I can be cold. Okay. I think Muttley, I'm just gonna move you there, because we did have that burn once, though. But what are the odds it's gonna burn way up here, huh? What do you think? Muttley, what do you think? Let's get the rest of the guys spread out down here.
Yes.
Sectoid will send you over to this corner. You've been a bad, bad boy. Let's go stand in a corner. John PP will go over here so he can PP in the corner. And then, no, I don't have something to say for everybody like that. Sorry. Another bad, bad boy. I've been a bad... That's the one of the voice packs I love in Long War of the Chosen, where the guy says that, like, I'm a bad, bad man. Or bad, bad... I'm saying bad, bad boy with that voice pack right now. And let's come here. And Muttley, you feel safe over here, Muttley? Because I know this part of the bridge doesn't collapse. Not standing on this thing. It can, however, catch fire up there. You don't want to go there? No, this part of the bridge never collapses. This metal girder here. The only chance it does have, and there's that same amount of chance anywhere, is it catches fire up here. So you don't have to worry about fall damage. And we got plenty of mutagens for you. Yeah. So we're going to stay there. All right. So everybody's spread out. And now we got to do the big move. Come here for the console. And here we go. Kaboom! And we'll go look in a minute. And that thing's burning. But it won't get hurt that way. So we're going to quick aim. And see if we get lucky with a hit. And he did. He got rid of the most immediate threat. How far can you throw your grenade?
I was born ready.
Not quite where we need it. So we don't really want to jump down though, because then this, I mean, none of these will kill us. Let's bring you as far forward as we can and see if you can reach this worm.
I'll be right there. Let's do this.
Well, we can hope. All right. We may have saved our little friend over here. We just may have saved him. And these two are burning because they're poison worms in the fire. We'll see if you can, well, all I want to do is this. Jesus, stop it! Not that Jesus is doing it, but that's just... Jesus! I just want to go. Yeah! Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm not on the right guy. Let's get up here. Pick the grenade.
It's all about the skills.
Yeah, you got some skills. I hope. Alright. Now let's just see if it ends after this turn, because all the main enemies have been killed. No!
I will send you to Jesus.
That one moved farther than I expected.
Oh!
Is this it? Nobody died! Dixie Normus, I think, even though it disappeared. It looked like you got a promotion, Dixie. But that's what it looked like, and then oh, wait, it was somebody above you. Soren Black got a promotion. The game fooled me when it scrolled up. Cool. How nice. Almost all level 7s now. Pretty cool. Badly injured, but he'll be okay. So we survived. I'm glad I chose this version as opposed to waiting. I would have said it just reverse if we hadn't done well. Man, I should have waited. You know how it is. All right, Phoenix Base defended, except we now have to repair things. I hope we have the funds for repair. Ooh. What's out? Energy generator. So that's all we got to repair. We can afford that. And I hope we get more money here soon enough. Okay, so we survived. This will be back in shape soon enough. We got another airship coming here. Not that we necessarily need it yet, but we might as well stay centralized at the moment till we finish this research of ours that may or may not unlock antediluvian or the Antarctica mission. Now we have a promotion. Let's do that for Soren Black. He can pick up shred damage reduced by half or boom blast, but oh, he does use boom blast. So why don't I'd rather pick up boom blast first and then evaluate after that. Good thing I don't want a special thing because our training facility is temporarily unpowered, so I can't use special perks. All right. So, we're really gated behind antediluvian research. What we are doing is still searching. However, it's almost 9. 5 more minutes or so, and it's 9 o'clock, which is our standard end time. And you know, I'll fly here, but I'm not going to search in case it's an ambush, because I don't want to get locked into another mission this late in the time. we'll hit explore, but we won't get the timer going. And we might as well just let this ship group up. Yeah, as always, there's those damn ambushes. But we're close enough, and I think I'm hoping, because I can't totally remember, but I think the antediluvian proto-civilization helps us unlock the Antarctica mission, which I need for the last week's thumbnail. I need that for I forget what the research is, which then unlocks, then it takes us back over to the New Jericho side, and they can finish their research, and we move on from there. There's still 2 New Jericho researches to go, and I think once they start working on those, then I get a chance to help them with it and speed it up. So, oh, the other's a decoy. Both are missions. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. One. Okay. Now you're helping me remember, Nightmare. You're helping me remember. Yeah, the virophage weapons is what we got to get. That's what's blockading us in New Jericho from completing the last 2 researches they have to finish. And once we do that, then we're finally on our way to the end game. Once they finish those researches, and technically at that point, I don't need to do missions, and I can just wait so that I don't spend my precious resources. Maybe a base defense only once that one void omen goes away, if it does, wherever it is. Yeah, once we lose this rewards from Haven Defense lowered, then I can start helping out on Haven Defenses once again. But they're not worth it with that lower payout, lower rewards. And plus higher defense rating, they take care of themselves a little better anyway. So that's where we're going to end it today, my friends. That's where we're going to end it today. So thank you for hanging with me. Thanks for all your help and ideas on this base defense. Nice to have you guys all be a part of it and give your 2 cents along the battle ways. And yeah, the more we try to be on the way, the further we stray. Yes. So thank you, everybody. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. And I want to thank you for showing up. Thank you for participating. And I hope to see you again later on in the week. We're back to Long War tomorrow, which is, I think, it's a full salvage mission tomorrow. And I think that's the one that we got queued up. And then we'll come back here next time and see if we can make progress on our research. And, sorry, I had both soundtracks going in my ear. And we'll see on one of those, whether you can make it back tomorrow for Long War of the Chosen or back here on Thursday for Terror from the Void. And anybody on Twitch, hang out. We're going to see who we can raid real quick. Everybody on YouTube, everybody else, you have a great one. Ciao. I'm loyal.